Ms. Onyekwelu, you describe yourself as a regular public transit user, and in your questionnaire, you said you want to prioritize housing near employment hubs and within via transit zones. Traffic has long been an issue in District 8, as some have referenced, and was a priority of outgoing Councilman Pelaez, but the city's push for more transit-oriented development hasn't always been embraced by neighborhood groups, or for that matter by activists who worry that more transit-oriented development will actually lead to gentrification and displacement. How do you make the case for transit-minded development to those in D8 who may not want it?
Good question. So I would say this. For example, all the nice restaurants in District 8, you see those workers there? They got to get there to work too. Not all of them have cars because they get underpaid. Some of them only paid on a tip salary. I have a lot of friends who work in the restaurant industry. Bartenders barely make any money. So they have to come there and serve us, don't they? So they do need a way to get there. A lot of them do rely on the Viva Link. I want the Viva Link to be more accessible and much more easier to use. And when it comes to the Viva bus system, that's used by even kids in that area, because sometimes some parents are working a lot. Kids still have to get to school and back. So sometimes the buses don't even take them if it's a charter school or private school. So some of the kids will be sitting next to me going back and forth on my job, like when I used to go back and forth to work. So I know the fear of a lot of people do say that their fear is it'll cause more, homelessness or some type of, lower income, but it wouldn't. It would just get all the lower income workers that get to our lavish places to better serve our needs. Because a lot of them can't even afford in our property tax zone. A lot of them can't afford that, but they still need to get to work every day. We got to be considerate about that. Plus, almost 900,000 per quarter people take the bus. Imagine all of them driving on the streets already. We'll be beyond traffic. We'll be Houston traffic. Do you want that? No. I'm trying to make it a lot more, make the bus lane more cooler for the college kids so you guys can have more, more lanes to go get back to work without being in traffic. So yes, they're not going to get the poor people. We're just trying to get the working class people to your restaurants where you go to in your district. They need to be able to work too.
Thank you.
I understood the assignment. Did the assigner of the assignment understood who they were assigning the assignment to? You have to ask the assigner on that one.